Hello everyone, my name is Man of Stage and welcome back to Sabbat of the Witch, Touko's route. In the last episode, we found out that Nene hasn't been able to gather as many fragments as we had hoped from Shuuji so far. We suspect, well they suspect, that it's because Shuuji still hasn't told Touko about his ability to sense emotions. Really hasn't been a big thing since he can't sense hers anyway. But we also found out, and here's where we get into the really heavy stuff, it's entirely likely that she may be a former Alp. And on top of everything else, she's having memory issues. It really hit a peak when Shuuji actually stayed over for the night at her place, and she woke up completely bewildered as to why Hoshino-kun was in her bed. Now we're trying to figure out what the root of this issue is and what we can do, but it's probably gonna get sad before it gets better. At least more sad than it already is, which is pretty sad. Nah, he's got something else to do. For once in his life, though, it's not work. I called him in advance and asked him to make sure the place is empty for us. Oh, that was nice of him. I want things to be as close to last time as possible, and I haven't introduced her to my dad yet. I mean, you've already played it, but whatever floats your boat. No, absolutely not.
そんなに嫌がるなんて。もしかして私にも見せられないぐらい特殊な本とかロリとかはたまた熟女とか
I will give her this. She is consistent in her reactions. I'm not. I like you, Touko-san, and clearly you're not in either of those categories.
でも私たまに人妻とか団地妻って言われたりするから熟女好きでも不思議はないかも。
Okay, we will revisit that question after we finish the route and get into the epilogue. Really?
そんなことないですよって言わない。やっぱりシュウ君もそう思ってたんだ。
Or maybe that was supposed to be more like, really? No, I don't. I really don't. New kink unlocked.
嘘だよ。絶対嘘。思ってたんでしょ。
Well, I didn't before today. Come on, let's go watch the film.
ほら、ごまかしてる。
I'm not listening, I'm turning on the film. We watch the film, eat omelet rice for lunch, and then drop by our school. It's open, just as Touko-san said it would be, with noise echoing within the gym. It sounds like the basketball club is practicing, as well as the brass band. I didn't know we had a brass band. I've never been here on a weekend before. I guess people really do come here on days off. Or off days. Close enough.
部活動も活発だからね、この学院は。もっとも、私たちみたいにイチャイチャするためだけに来てる子はいないと思うよ。
We don't know that. I mean, we know from the whole basketball club situation with the two people whose names I have forgotten. They're together, so maybe. Yeah, you're probably right.
ねえ、シュウ君。まずは、どこでキスをしようか。
Kiss on the roof, kiss in the courtyard. Touko-san stares at me with upturned eyes. The way she's practically begging me to kiss her is so cute. But her question is also rather painful.
シュウ君
Oh, sorry. We normally did it by the stairs or in the clubroom. The facade is slipping. And we're back. Touko-san.
いつもと違うかな。もっと軽い。
This feels very analytical. Not really, but we also used our tongue and stuff.
したらね。わかった。
Our kiss isn't particularly intense, contrary to the audio cue, but I'm pretty sure that she's pressing closer to me than usual. And I'm pretty sure the reason for her closeness is her anxiety. Trying to live up to her expectations, I hold her tightly and entwine my tongue around hers. Alright, Touko-san is surprised for a moment, but she soon gives in. With our tongues intertwined, it feels like we're melting into each other in our tight embrace. I really wish the audio cue would stop. Ignoring the immorality of making out at school, we fully immerse ourselves in our indecent act. Yes, we get it. What is it?
キス夢中になっちゃう。どうしよう。頭も体もカーって熱くなって何も考えられないよ。思い出さなきゃいけないのに何も考えられなくなっちゃう。
Well, I don't think it's that much of an issue at the moment, apparently. Maybe concentrating on our kissing will help you remember.
そうかな。
Feels a little bit like an excuse, but okay. We have time. We can kiss as much as we want, so just focus on it. Kiss, kiss.
キス気持ちよすぎてむしろ思い出が吹き飛んじゃいそうだよ。
If you do, remember, I'll give you an even more amazing kiss.
もっとすごいのがあるの？それなら頑張れそう。
Touko-san and I continue to exchange passionate kisses inside our peaceful school. And before we realize it, the sun is setting. How many times have we kissed today? I can't even remember. We've changed locations and kissed each other countless times. But no matter how intense our kisses get, Touko-san's hands never stop trembling. I kind of feel like it's not having the intended effect. Our lips finally separate. Strands of saliva hang between our mouths.
部室でキスしちゃったね。こんなことみんなには言えないね。
Not a soul, except for all the people watching. No, we can't. I'm pretty sure everyone would be weirded out.
それじゃあ二人だけの秘密だね。
Let's keep all of our kisses at school today our little secret. Our dirty little secret.
それもそっか。他の人には言えないよね。
Who has to know?
それでね、シュウ君、秘密を重ねた場所って。
In the secret tunnel, secret tunnel. This club room was the last place.
そっか。
Oh, that's not a good O. I don't have to ask if she's remembered anything. Her expression tells me everything. We watched the film, we ate omelet rice, we kissed, and none of it has helped Touko-san's memories return. Doctors couldn't tell what's wrong, and she herself says it's not an emotional reason. Which means...
ごめんね、シュウ君。
It's magic. Huh? What for?
ほんと、シュウ君の言った通り。わかる。わかっちゃうんだね、私たち。キスをして、ちゃんとわかった。シュウ君が悲しくて、辛いの、わかっちゃったよ。
Touko-san.
そういうのわかっちゃうぐらい、一緒の時間を過ごしてきたんだよね。なんでだろう。なんで忘れちゃってるんだろう。ごめんなさい。本当にごめんなさい。私、何も思い出せなくて。
Please, don't apologize. You don't need to worry about me.
でも、
We just have to create new memories. So please, don't be so hard on yourself.
星野くん、
Ah,
一つお願いがあるの。
no, why are we back to Hoshino-kun? That's not good. See, he picked up on it too. Why did you go back to calling me that?
こんな私のこと、面倒とか嫌になったら、正直に教えて。いつでも別れてくれていいからね。私なら平気。だってほら、きっとその記憶も忘れちゃうと思うから。だって、こんなの変だよ。記憶がなくなっちゃうなんて。
Aw.
こんな面倒なのが彼女だなんて、星野くんも困るでしょ。
Please, stop talking.
私ってね、欠陥ばっかり。空っぽで、目標もなくて、おまけに記憶まで。いろいろ足りなくてごめんね。
Just shut up. I grab a hold of Touko-san and force my lips onto hers. Shut up and kiss me, you fool. Touko-san struggles to breathe under my forceful kiss, but I nonetheless press on. I slip my tongue between her lips and ravage her mouth. Like that. Like that, as well. Y'all need to learn how to breathe through your noses. Do you understand? Oh, you don't? Well, okay. Guess I gotta show you again. More kissing. I once again forced Touko-san silent with my mouth. Startled by my unusual aggressiveness, Touko-san can only accept my kiss. I thought I told you to stop talking. Kiss, kiss. I continue to ravage her, making a sloppy mess out of both of our mouths and our eardrums. I don't even bother stopping to wipe away the spit covering us, gross. I keep going until I run out of breath, sparing no regard for Touko-san's feeble attempt at resisting me. Breathe. You see now? You see how much I love you? Because if you don't, I'll keep kissing you until you do. That's how this is going to be. I won't stop until you do. Yeah, you're right, so stop calling me Hoshina-kun. Of course I am. The girl I love just told me she wants to break up. I need you, Touko-san. I love you. I can't help it, but I love you so much. Touko-san, do you remember the thing with Koshiji-san? I found out how she felt and set it up so you two could be alone. How do you think I found out about how she felt? Oh, is he actually going to tell her now about his ability? You spent an entire year with her, but even you didn't notice. And not just you, no one noticed how she felt. But I did. What do you think that is? Koshiji-san never spoke about how she felt. She never intended to. But I noticed and persuaded her it would be best for her to confess to you. It had nothing to do with the OC. I have the power to perceive other people's emotions. That's how I was able to understand how Koshiji-san felt when nobody else could. Yeah, but it doesn't work on you for some reason. Yes, you might find it hard to believe, but it's the truth. I've had this power since I was a kid. Sounds convenient, huh? Well, it's not. Especially since I can't control it at all. Child or adult, no one's having fun all the time. Being confronted with negative emotions like irritation or jealousy can make me sick. That's why I've never really been a social person. I kept my relationships shallow and pretended not to care about anything around me. I grew to hate being able to sense other people's emotions and kept everyone at a distance. So I just holed up at home, studying or doing housework. I was someone who had no purpose. I was someone who was empty. The OC is what triggered a change in me, but the one who put it all in the past was you, Touko-san. No, you haven't forgotten. You never knew in the first place. I don't know why myself, but I can't perceive your emotions at all. You're the only one I've ever met who I couldn't read, so it was quite a shock. When I first started talking to you, I realized how incompetent I was at even the basics of communication. I'd always relied on my power, so I couldn't tell how you felt without it. But you made me happy. I was always able to relax whenever I was with you. Being with you has helped me fix the parts of me that are lacking. That's why I need you, Touko-san. As long as I have you, I can keep looking toward the future. But all this time, I've just been relying on you.
そんなことないよ。私だって星野くんにはいろいろお世話になってると思うから。
That's not what I mean. I didn't notice your anxiety. You were the one supporting me the whole time. But now I'll be the one to support you. If you forget something, we'll just experience it again. Wait, I've got a great idea. Let's go on another date. We'll go shopping together. I'll buy those clothes you said you liked last time as a present. You won't be able to forget if you have a physical memento of our relationship, right? Please, just stop saying we should break up. I really do love you. I can't even imagine a world without you by my side, Touko-san. If we were to break up, I doubt I'd ever find life fulfilling again. I'll return the favor and fix the parts of you that are lacking. So please, stay by my side. Actually, let me rephrase that. You're staying by my side and you don't have a choice in the matter. I issue that like a command, but in reality, I'm practically begging her. I probably sound like a selfish little kid right now. Touko-san lets out an exasperated sigh and actually smiles a little.
そんな風に言われちゃったら逆らえないな。だって大好きな人からの命令だもん。断れないよ。
Aw. You're no longer allowed to think about leaving me ever again.
ありがとう、星野くん。シュウくん、ありがとう。
Touko-san smiles radiantly. Is it me, or is she actually glowing? It's not like she's backlit by anything. Am I imagining this? I must be.
シュウくんって呼んじゃダメかな。
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm really happy about that. There's no need to thank me, though. I'm giving you an order, after all.
でもありがとう。
I might have to steal your lips again if you keep on thanking me like that.
ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。
She's in a loop.
ほら、早く塞いでくれないといつまでも続けるよ。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。
Now it's my turn to smile. Guess I gotta seal her lips again. This time, though, I'm not nearly as forceful. It's a slow, gentle, loving kiss, one to fully express our feelings for each other.
大好きだよ、シュウくん。
Then you shouldn't have suggested we break up.
ごめんね。もう言わない。ずっとそばにいるから。
I'll hold you to that. In fact, this is my last order. Don't ever say that kind of bullcrap again.
分かった。もう言わない。
Our last kiss had our lips practically glued together, making it hard to breathe. But this time, our lips come together and separate over and over, almost as if we're tickling each other. I can tell how much Touko-san feels far better than before. Her love for me is so much clearer. Her cute mannerisms leave me unable to think of anything else. I end up losing track of time, and evening comes before I know it.
今日は本当にいっぱいキスをしちゃった。こんなこと他のみんなには言えないね。
Surprise, there's a hidden camera in the skull. Yeah, that would be embarrassing. I can just imagine the massive fuss Inaba-san would make if she found out. Oh yes. It's already dark out. We should really get going.
そうだね。
So, there's actually one more place I'd like to go tonight.
何？
Oh my.
もしかしてホテルとか？いや、エッチって茶化す要件じゃないよね。
Regarding what I said earlier about perceiving people's emotions, I wasn't just messing around. I was telling the truth. It's pretty hard to prove it though, since this power doesn't work on you.
疑ったりしてないってば。シュウ君は嘘とかつけない人だもん。
Aw.
まあ正直に打ち明けると、信じられてるわけじゃないけど、シュウ君を疑ってるわけでもない。納得するにはもう少し時間が欲しいかな。
Or we could take her to visit Soma-san and skip a lot of the build-up. That's plenty fine by me. Anyway, there's no point in waiting to go shopping together, right? I really want to buy you those clothes.
でも悪いよ。結構いいお値段だったし。
It's fine. Think of it as a present to commemorate us getting together. I've already promised.
約束。じゃあ、プレゼントのお礼に、シュウ君にいっぱいサービスしてあげるね。
Does that mean I have to increase the text box? This part of her hasn't changed at all.
ちなみに、心を読めるって、どれぐらいはっきり読めるの？
I can't exactly understand them. It's more that I can sense them. I'm able to pick up on what people are feeling happy, like when they're happy, angry, sad, or serious, or even when they're lying. I can't, read minds or anything. That was my mom's thing.
そうなんだ。それで、シュウ君の力がどうしたの？
My mother was a witch. I've actually been discussing that with someone. If you want, we could go and see them now. Maybe they could also help us figure out what's happening to you.
それって、何か不思議な力が作用して、私はこんな風になったってこと？
It's possible. I'm actually pretty certain that her memory loss is magical in nature. This all would be far too weird otherwise. Yeah, I agree with that. Perhaps it's connected to how Touko-san used to be an Alp. The doctors you went to couldn't find anything wrong with you, right? And it's all happening so suddenly.
それは確かにそうだけど。
We can not go if you want.
そうだね。どうせ何もわからないんだから、相談ぐらいは気軽にしちゃってもいいよね。
Actually, the person is a cat.
シュウ君がその人のことを信用してるなら、私も信用する。
Yeah, don't worry. They're a good person.
その言い方、なんかちょっと引っかかる。もしかしてその人は女性？
Well, about that. I mean, she looks like a woman, when she's human at least.
そうなんだ。私の知らないところにそんなに信用してる女性がいるんだ。
It's complicated, but that's not the right answer.
これはいろんな意味であっておくべきかもね。
Okay, but we haven't been doing anything that would upset you, I swear. You're the only person I would ever want to do anything with. Also, she's a cat.
とにかく行く。決めた。その人とちゃんと会っておく。
I can't tell how serious you are right now. There's really nothing to worry about. Well, I guess I wanted them to meet anyway. Okay, let's get going.
一言挨拶をしておかないとね。ふんす。
Okay, now you're milking it. For some reason, Touko-san is really worked up about this, or maybe not. I can't tell.
それじゃあ行こっか。
She marches forward and shouts her battle cry with such enthusiasm that I swear I can see her shining. She might actually be shining. What, again? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Just as I'm doubting myself.
あれ？
Uh-oh, that's not good. Touko-san trips and stumbles, dropping down to her knees. Touko-san, are you okay?
平気平気。足をくじいたとかじゃなくって、なんだかめまいがして。
Are you feeling anemic, maybe?
そうなのかな。だっていられないぐらいの貧血なんて初めてだけど。
We've been together ever since yesterday. So I know that she's been eating properly. It must have something to do with that light. Think you can stand now?
ありがとう。
Touko-san reaches out to take the hand I'm offering her. But it misses the mark, instead passing through the air next to me. Huh? And just like that, she collapses to the floor. Oh, crap. Touko-san, what's wrong?
あれなんか変。体に力が入らなくて。あれ急に真っ暗になって。
Huh.
シュウ君、どこ？
Touko-san! I take Touko-san into my arms. Her eyes are open, but they're hazy and non-reactive. Her arms have fallen limp, as if she's lost consciousness. Touko-san! Touko-san! I cry out to her, but I'm only met with silence in return. She's glowing again? Wait, who cares? Yeah, to Soma-san, right now. So what do you think? Should we take her to a hospital?
おそらく病院に連れて行っても無駄だろう。
Yeah, I figured that. Soma-san feebly shakes her head. After Touko-san collapsed, I carried her straight to the Schwarzkatz. Soma-san was surprised by me barging through her door, but she turned serious the moment she saw Touko-san in my arms. We decided to go to my place so Soma-san could give Touko-san a detailed examination. Touko-san is currently lying on my bed, unconscious. So I wasn't imagining the light I saw around her? Does this have something to do with her being an Alp?
だろうね。ただそれを説明する前に聞かせてほしいことがある。彼女は突然こんな風になったのか？
Yeah, she said she felt dizzy, then collapsed.
他には何か前兆のようなもの？いや、前兆じゃなくてもいい。彼女の身に何か妙なことは起きてなかった？
Yeah, there was. You see, Touko-san's memories. I proceed to explain the matter of Touko-san's memories to the best of my ability. Soma-san listens intently, nodding periodically.
記憶の欠落。もしかすると暴走？
Rampage? Like, the game with the people transforming into monsters?
それならば、いや、しかし
Soma-san?
一つ彼女の身に起きていることに心当たりがある。
You see, I was thinking she might be regressing somehow, but I don't know what this rampage is. Please tell me, what is it?
以前この子が元アルプで昔の力と記憶を捨てたと私が言ったことは覚えているね。
Yeah, of course.
どうやらそれは違っていたようだ。正確には彼女は捨てたわけではなく自分の中に封じていたらしい。
How many curveballs is this route gonna have?
他のアルプに悟られぬように巧妙に隠して自らの魔法で封じた。それも普通の人間として生きるためだろう。
How is that related to what's going on here?
魔法で封じたということは封じ続けるための魔力の供給が必要になる。だがアルプの記憶がない状態では他の人間から集めるのは難しい。
Oh, so I guess her powers are becoming unsealed and just going haywire inside of her.
ならばどうするか。そして魔力の元が何であるか。そちらに関しては今更説明するまでもないだろう。
With emotions? Has she been sealing her power and memories with her own emotions?
そうだ。星名君
Oh.
が彼女の心を感じ取れなかったのは条件なんかじゃなかった。
Huh.
強い感情は魔力に変化し封印に流れ込む。星名君の魔法が通じなかったわけではなく、そもそも感じ取れる状態ではなかったということだ。
Okay, and so now that she's feeling so many happy emotions, or she's just letting the emotions run free, they're not maintaining the seal. Got it.
そしてここからが本題なんだが、今封印の魔法が暴走している。おそらくは魔力の過剰な供給だ。
What do you mean by that? Like, she has too much magic?
彼女が強い気持ちを抱けば抱くほど変換される魔力も増大し、封印に流れ込む量も増す。そして今想定以上の過剰な供給のせいで暴走している。
Is there a way to discharge the magic?
過去のアルプとしての力や記憶だけではなく、
She is sealing her current self too. Got it. You mean she's now sealing her current self as well? I could have said nothing.
その結果が記憶の欠落であり、この昏睡だろう。
No way. But she said this hasn't ever happened before.
つまりここ最近は今までにないほど強い感情を抱く毎日だったということだろう。おそらくは幸せだったんじゃないかな。
Could Nene and Tsumugi just bonk her to drain the excess magic? Does that work? Wait. Is this all because we fell in love? She's so happy that she found love, so happy that we're spending time with each other, that it's overloading her supply of magic?
彼女が倒れる前にどんな会話をしていた？他にも彼女が高ぶる様子はなかったかい？
Excited. Maybe this is because I accepted her, even with her memory issues? Is that what caused this? No. How can this be? I did this to Touko-san?
これは決して君のせいではないよ、星名君。
Is there something we can do? I'll do anything.
すまない。それに関してはまだ何とも言えない。考えてはみるが、外から手が出せるかどうか。
Oh, well, that complicates things. Jeez. I can't believe it. Touko-san. What will happen if this continues? If she's sleeping, won't some of her magic be lost? Could she just wake back up at some point?
それはおそらく難しいだろう。暴走した魔法は意識にまで影響を及ぼしている。意識を取り込んだ封印の中には幸せな記憶が多々あるだろう。つまり彼女は幸せな夢を延々と見ているような状態だ。もし仮に止まることがあったとしても、それがいつになるかはわからないよ。
No way. Why now?
とにかく私も方法を模索してみよう。すまないが時間をくれ。
Okay.
すまない。だができる限りのことはする。
Soma-san speaks with confidence, but I can tell she's anxious. Is there nothing I can do?
今はとにかくそばにいて声をかけてあげるといい。私の方でも何か分かればすぐに連絡をしよう。
Thank you. Well.
サノバビッチ。
I did not think passing out due to excess magic was going to be the outcome of this, but here we are. Okay, I've left your breakfast here.
ああ、今日も行くのか？
Yeah, sorry. Could you lock up for me? You can just leave the tableware if you can't be bothered cleaning up.
それぐらいやるのは問題ないが、ま、お前も無理をしないようにな。
I know. Later. It's far earlier in the morning than usual. 2 hours earlier, in fact, and I'm heading in the opposite direction of the school. I hop on the train long before rush hour has even begun, taking me even further away from school. I then take out a key and open the door before me. Good morning, Touko-san. Oof. She's up and sitting in bed. She turns to face me when I speak, but, as always, reacts no further. You must be hungry. I'll make you something right now. I try not to let it bother me, and head straight into the kitchen to make some vegetable soup. Several days have passed since Touko-san collapsed. Her consciousness has yet to fully return. She did actually recover from her coma enough to open her eyes, but that's about all. She doesn't talk or even react to anything I say, so it's like she's on autopilot. The lights are on, the machinery is running, there's nobody home. When she wakes up each morning, she sits up in her bed and stays put, peacefully staring forward. And though she can't cook for herself, she's capable of eating on her own. She doesn't need me to help her change either, as long as I lay clothes out for her. It seems she can use the toilet and bathe as well. In short, she's capable of fulfilling her most basic bodily needs. but there's no sign of her doing something of her own volition. She's little more than an empty shell currently. Okay, it's ready. I lay Touko-san's breakfast out on her table. She takes a seat and sluggishly eats her soup. Touko-san eats her soup in silence. I tasted it beforehand, so I know it's fine, but will she think it tastes good? She's still eating it, so I hope she does. I continue watching Touko-san eat her breakfast. She doesn't react or respond to me whatsoever. This is more painful than I ever imagined. Touko-san finishes eating her soup and gently puts her spoon down. You're welcome. I'll clean it up. I take the bowl over to the sink. Touko-san returns to her bed while I'm washing the dishes. I need to get to school now. I'll be back to make you lunch. Alright, good talk. By the time I return to the station, I'm surrounded by people in suits heading in the same direction. I've missed the peak of rush hour, but it's still busy. I hop on a crowded train, this time heading towards school. Looks like I made it in time.
お、来たか。
なんか最近ギリギリばっかりだね。
たまに遅刻もしてるよな。何かあるのか？
Not really. It's just how it is when you're the one taking care of all the housework.
そうなんだ。
若菜ちゃん、そんなこと言ってていいの？女の子なんだから。
いいもん。私は家事の好きな男の子をもらうから。
やっぱ家事ができる男ってモテるのかね。いやけど、修二はそうでもないかも。
Ow, my pride.
家事は完璧でも、モテてるとは言い難いもんな。
Are you trying to elicit a reaction? Because I don't think it's gonna work.
そう？でも結局すごい人を恋人にしたじゃん。
ああ、それは確かに。というかお前、かなり疲れてないか？
Shuuji's not in at the moment. Please leave a message after the beep.
大丈夫？星名。
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. It's nothing. It's not nothing. Oh, there's the bell. Let's get to our seats. Right.
お前、今日昼飯は？
Sorry, got something to do.
またかよ。本当にどうしたんだ？何か困ってることがあるならいつでも相談に乗るぞ。
I feel like he could talk about it with Nene and Tsumugi, but I don't really feel like he could talk about it with Kariya and Kaido. I said I'm fine. I'm just short on time. I gotta hurry, or I won't make it back for afternoon lessons. Well, better run. I sprint all the way to the station and just barely make my train. Lunch is ready, Touko-san. I obviously don't have time to make lunch from scratch, so I warmed something up that I made in my spare time this morning. And I threw together a simple salad while waiting for that. Like always, Touko-san eats in silence. As long as I have time to spare, I just like to watch her. Sometimes, though, I run out of time and have to leave early. When I do, I tell her just to leave the dishes alone and relax. And whenever I next visit, the dishes will be left on the table and Touko-san in bed. She can definitely understand me. She understands what I'm saying, but she's not displaying any emotions at all. Okay now, I'm going back to school. By the time my hectic lunch break is finished and I get back to school, afternoon lessons are just about to begin. Once class is out, I check in at the clubroom.
戸隠先輩、まだ調子が悪いんですか？
Yeah, a bit.
心配だな。お見舞い行った方がいいですかね？
Oh, well, what should I do? If they see Touko-san in her current state, they'll probably start asking questions about what's going on. I imagine they'd want me to take her to the hospital. At the very least, they'd definitely think her symptoms are strange. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. I'm sure Touko-san would be delighted. But I think back to what Soma-san told me. about how she advised me to stay by Toko-san's side and talk to her. I think she should hear everyone's voices, not just mine. It'll be tricky to find the right time for it, but
私も一緒にお見舞いに行っていいかな。
I'll be fine on my own. Well then, sorry, but I gotta get going.
わかった。お疲れ様です。星名くん、気持ちはわかりますが、あまり無理はしないように気をつけてくださいね。星名くんまで倒れたら、きっと戸隠先輩も気にすると思います。
Yeah, I know. I'm being careful. See you guys later. First, I gotta buy dinner.
あ、星名くん、
Yeah? What's up, Ayachi-san?
今日帰りに七尾のところに寄ろうと思うんですが、何か伝えておくことはありますか？
No, not really. Just remind her to get in touch with me if any new developments occur.
はい、わかりました。
Thanks. See ya.
はい、また明日。
I stop by my house for a bit to make dinner for Dad. Once that's done, I make my way to Toko-san's place yet again. Good evening. When I enter, Toko-san is sleeping peacefully. I start getting dinner ready, being sure not to wake her. Lately, I've been having dinner together with her. It's been a few days, and making 3 meals a day in this kitchen has gotten me rather used to it. At the start, I thought about keeping her at my place, but I figured that she'd be able to rest easier in a familiar place, so I've been coming here every day instead. Oh, did I wake you? I'm sorry. Dinner won't be long. I continue making dinner, occasionally glancing over at Toko-san to check on how she's doing. Here you go. We sit facing each other and start eating. Tastes pretty decent. Toko-san doesn't seem to have much of a problem with it either. I tried making this one just like that stew you made. I think it turned out pretty well, if I do say so myself. As long as I used the same ingredients as you did back then, I figured you at least wouldn't hate it. Makes me wish I had asked you more about your tastes. I keep on talking to my silent partner, all in the vain hope that one of these times Toko-san will respond with a loving, "Dinner tastes delicious, Shukun." Oh, Toko-san, your mouth is dirty. I grab a paper towel and gently wipe her mouth. She doesn't even flinch when I touch her face. Her pink lips are soft and springy. Toko-san. I slowly lean over the table, approaching Toko-san. I then press against her freshly wiped lips with my own. I give her a gentle peck on the lips. However, she doesn't respond at all. She merely accepts it. There's no smile, embarrassment, or a kiss in return. Nothing happens as our lips part. I take another look at her. There's no reaction. She only stares off into the distance, as always. Toko-san. I keep my head raised. I can't let her see me getting down. I'm sorry for kissing you during dinner, but it's your fault for having such charming lips. I couldn't help it. I'm a man. That's just how we do. Yeah, I'm fine. I can handle this. I won't let Toko-san see me breaking down. Right, I'm going to be staying over tonight.
だがお前、いや、わかった。体調には気をつけろよ。風邪とかひくなよ。
I know, Dad. I'll be fine.
あと朝食は気にしないでいい。それぐらい父さんでも作れるからな。まあ無理のないように帰ってこい。
Looks like bachelor chow for Tai Chi. Thanks, Dad. See you later. I hang up the phone and look over to Toko-san. She's already gotten into bed and shut her eyes. I can hear her breathing calmly as she sleeps. I gently stroke her soft, warm cheek. When she's asleep, she looks so relaxed and peaceful. Okay. Good night, Touko-san. I spread my futon across the floor and climb inside, staring at the hand I had just touched Touko-san with. She's so warm. She feels no different from normal. I can touch her all I want if I reach out, but I can't touch her heart. I lower my hand and close my eyes. After several more days of this, Ayachi-san gives my sleeve a tug in class. Chiba-san is standing next to her, both with a grave expression on their faces.
星名くん、ちょっと例の件で話があるんだ。
Got it.
今日部活を休んで戸隠先輩のお見舞いに行っても大丈夫でしょうか？
Well, that would be just fine. Have you figured something out?
七尾も自信はなくて成功するかどうかもわからないんですが、一つだけ試してみたいことがあるみたいです。
What is it?
私やシーバさんがかけらを回収するのと同じです。あれは具体的には相手に魔法を打ち込み、気持ちをかけらという状態にして回収を行っています。
Are you gonna try to collect her excess magic? Which is kind of what I was hoping for?
つまりね、私たちのマグなら相手の心に魔法を打ち込んで干渉することができるんだよ。
Oh, is that how it works? So you have a spell that can help wake her up?
いえ、封印する魔法は常に発動しているので、外から解除するのは難しいらしくて。
Oh.
だから今回打ち込むのは魔法じゃなくて魔力の塊をぶつけるの。
Oh, that could work.
そうして戸隠先輩の魔法に強い魔力で干渉して不具合を引き起こさせて封印している魔法を壊します。
What happens if the seal breaks down, though? Break down? Will Touko-san be okay?
そこに関しては大丈夫だろうって言ってました。
Definitely, probably.
魔力の塊をぶつけることで多少のショックを与えるかもしれないそうですが、先輩の心にひどい影響を与えるものじゃないそうです。
I see. But how are you gonna get that concentrated magic?
それに関しては私たちが今までに集めた中から出せるようにしてもらったよ。
Oh. Huh? You can't do that.
いいんです。星名くんや戸隠先輩にはお世話になりましたから。そうだよ。それに今のままじゃちょっと寂しいから、やっぱりみんながいてこそのおかげんだと思う。
Fair.
そうです。それにこのままじゃ人の相談を聞く余裕なんてありません。そういうこと。戸隠先輩を心配しているのは星名くんだけじゃないんですよ。
Yeah. Thank you.
そんな頭を上げてください。そうだよ。それに言いづらいことだけど、成功するかどうかはまだわからないから。
Eh, worth a shot. Even so, I'm so grateful to you guys.
言ったはずですよ。心配してるのは星名くんだけじゃないんです。だからお礼は必要ありません。そうそう。とにかく今日の放課後にね。
Yeah, thanks. This might get her back to normal. I might finally be able to reach Touko-san's heart.
それじゃあ行きましょうか。あ、でもその前に途中でお見舞いのお花を買ってもいいですかね。
Well, I guess this is when Megaru finds out about magic in this route. That's fine by me, but...
なんです？もしかして自分は言っちゃダメとかそんなこと言わないですよね。自分だって心配なんですから、せめて挨拶ぐらいは。
Well, when you say it like that... No, I wasn't going to say that. I can't just leave her out. And besides, I want Touko-san to hear everyone's voices.
あと七尾も来ますよ。駅前で待ち合わせです。
Oh, cool. Got it. I really appreciate her coming with us.
じゃあ遅くならないうちに行こ
Come on, Hail Mary.
う。お邪魔します。戸隠先輩は今は寝てるみたいだね。
No, it's fine. She's just in standby mode. Give her a second.
じゃああんまり騒がしくしない方がいいですね。とりあえずお見舞いのお花を。花瓶ってありますかね。どうかな。学生の一人暮らしだと花瓶はないかもしれない。失敗したかも。どうしましょうか。
Meguru, run out and go buy a vase. There are some empty bottles over there that might do the job.
じゃあそれを洗って使わせてもらいますね。スポンジどうしよう。食器を洗うのとは変えた方がいいですよね。なんかこういうのを洗うのに適したのはありますかね。
We have new ones. I'll just buy more if we run out.
なんかすっかり慣れてますね、星野先輩。
Well, you know. I hand an unused sponge over to Inaba-san. Think you can deal with the rest?
はい、お任せです。
Great, thanks. Having left Inaba-san to wash out the bottle, I approach Touko-san as she sleeps.
どうですか、七尾。戸隠先輩の様子は。
特に変化は見受けられない。やはりこのまま放置していても回復はいつになるかわからないだろう。起こすためにはやってみた方がいいと思う。干渉することでせめて何かしらの変化を与えるきっかけだけでも作れれば。
Very well.
それじゃあやってみましょうか。でもその前にまずめぐるちゃんをごまかさないと。
Yeah.
これでよしっと。綺麗。匂いがあるわけじゃないけど邪魔にならないようにこっちのテーブルに飾って。
Shuuji just pushes the vase off the table. Oh no, I'm so clumsy. Meguru, can you run out and get some more flowers?
そうそう。あとこれお見舞いのショールです。これからの時期もっと寒くなりますからね。
Or Soma-san could turn into a cat.
とりあえず忘れないうちに星名先輩に預けておきますから、戸隠先輩が目覚めたら渡しておいてください。
Alright. I'll be sure to tell her these are get-well gifts from all of you. Sorry to ask you this, but could you do some shopping for us? We need milk and some kind of fruit.
なんで来る前に買わなかったんですか。
It slipped my mind. I totally forgot. Sorry. Would you mind doing this for me, please?
仕方ないですね。わかりました。でもスーパーはどこにあるんですか？
It's about 20 minutes away by train. You'll find one after heading west from here for about 5 minutes.
ラジャーです。で、西ってどっち？
Leave the building and go in the direction of the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
さすがに右と左ぐらいはわかりますよ。
Inaba-san sticks her tongue out at me and leaves the room. Surprised, she's left-handed and she starts going east. I apologize to Inaba-san in my head, then turn to face the others. We have about 10 minutes, probably.
十分だよ。ではまずは二人に魔女の姿になってもらおう。
はい。それで具体的にはどうすればいいんですか？詳しい方法は私たちもまだ聞いてないんですが。
You gotta put your hands up in the air, say, "Everyone, lend me your power," and then hold that for about 10 minutes.
特別なことをする必要はない。君たちはいつものようにすればいい。ただし、ネネはこの弾丸を。
Ooh, special. Soma-san produces a magic bullet out of thin air and hands it to Ayachi-san. She then reaches over and touches Shiba-san's mallet. Shiba-san's mallet shines brilliantly, turning my vision white.
さっきのは？
これで準備は完了だ。シーバさんの方も次の一撃は彼女に魔力を流し込むことになる。
私はこの弾丸を撃てばいいわけですね。
ああ。そして二人のマグには 今回収とは逆向きの魔法がかかっている。ここで重要なのは魔力を打ち込む際の2人の思いだ。
私たちの思い？
魔力を打ち込む際、君たちにも彼女に対する気持ちを乗せてほしい。その気持ちが声となり、彼女の意識を呼び起こすことにつながるかもしれない。
わかりました。でもそれなら星名くんの思いを乗せた方がより効果が高いんじゃないですか？
Is there a way to do that?
そうしたいのは山々だが、星名くんはマグを扱えない。一応その方法も考えてはみるが、今すぐには思い浮かばない。とにかく今回は君たちで。
そうですね。それじゃあ一緒にタイミングを合わせて。
The two of them stand in front of Touko-san, who's sleeping in bed.
戸隠先輩、起きてください。みんな心配していますよ。もちろん私たちもです。だから起きて戻ってきてください。また一緒に部活をしましょう。部室で待っています。だから戸隠先輩がいないと寂しいです。だから戸隠先輩。
Their two hammers, Shiba-san's mallet and the action on Ayachi-san's pistol, move in unison. Touko-san becomes engulfed in a radiant light brighter than anything I've ever seen. Please, please wake up. I want to hear your voice again. I want to see you smile. I want to eat your cooking. I want you to touch me again so we can touch each other, not this one-sided hell I'm in. So please, Touko-san. The radiant light converges on Touko-san as I pray. Touko-san.
これは
Before me is what can only be described as a heavenly light. But before it can all be absorbed into Touko-san's body, it bursts, scattering across the room. Particles of light bounce all around us, just like the feathers in the clubroom from what seems like so long ago. Did it work? I ask, though I already know the answer. The light burst away from her almost like she rejected it. Both Ayachi-san and Shiba-san appear anxious, as if they can sense my fear. We all look over to Soma-san, who's carefully observing Touko-san. And then...
すまない。
well, crap. That one word crushes our hopes.
失敗だ。
そんな。ですが七尾、今の反応を見ると何の意味がなかったとも思えません。もう少し続けてみれば。そうだよね。もう少し続けたら戸隠先輩だって起きてくれるかも。
Nah, I'm sure it's gonna be something where Shuuji has to be the one to wake her up.
魔力のことなら私は気にしませんから。私も。
いや、そういうことじゃないんだ。今の反応は妙だった。まるでネネやシーバさんの思いを拒絶するようで。
That's what it looked like to me too.
もし本当に拒絶しているとしたら、何度落ち込んでも無駄だろう。
そんな。どうして。
何か別のアプローチを考えてみよう。しかし、どういうことだ？彼女は目覚めたくないというのか？
I mean, if she's in one ongoing happy dream, it does make sense that it probably would be very difficult to wake her up.
あ、いや、すまない。軽率な発言だった。
It's okay. You two should hurry up and change back into your uniforms. Inaba-san will be back soon. She'd find it weird if you weren't here. Rejected. Did Touko-san really reject them? If so, then why?
.戸隠先輩全然起きないですね。眠るのにも体力は必要ですから、 回復しているということじゃないでしょうか。
Yeah, but doesn't she usually at least wake up?
そっか、そうだね。それじゃああんまり長居してもあれだから、そろそろ私たちは。ですね。こうして顔を見られただけでも十分ですし、今日は引き上げましょうか。にしても皆さんなんか暗くありません？いえ、別にそういうことはありませんが。
Meguru just coming out and saying it.
今日は体育があったから授業の疲れが出てるのかも。そういうことなら余計早めに帰った方が良さそうですね。星名先輩はどうするんですか？
I'm gonna make dinner, and I'll probably stay over.
そうですか。でも星名先輩まで倒れたらダメですよ。自分に手伝えることなら何でも手伝いますから。
Thank you, Inaba-san. I definitely will.
おなんか妙に素直ですね。ちょっと不気味。
Really? I don't see why I'd decline.
それならいいですけど、無理はしないでくださいね。
Thank you, Inaba-san.
私もできることがあれば手伝いますから、いつでも連絡してください。私にも遠慮なんてしなくていいからね。
Thanks, all of you.
じゃあ自分らはこれで。早く元気になって戻ってきてくださいね、戸隠先輩。それではまた。
Oh, yeah. Thanks for today.
星名くん、今日は私もこれで失礼するよ。今回のことが悪い影響を及ぼすことはないと思うが、彼女に変化が起きたらいつでもいい、連絡をしてくれ。星名くんが少しでも気になったのなら、どんなに些細なことでも構わないから。
Will do.
それじゃ。
Yeah. Thank you for today. And thus the room falls silent once again. Touko-san shows no sign of waking up. Alright, time to make dinner. It's gonna be great this time. Later that night, I eat dinner with Touko-san like always. I make one-sided conversation as Touko-san silently eats her meal. After she finishes eating, she stays spaced out for a moment, then returns to her bed while I'm tidying up. Everything is just as it was the day before. Just as always. Touko-san, see these? They're flowers everyone brought you. Aren't they pretty? They got you this shawl too, to keep you warm. I lay the shawl out over the covers Touko-san is lying beneath. Everyone came to visit you today. They came, but...
いや、そういうことじゃないんだ。今の反応は妙だった。まるでネネやシーバさんの思いを拒絶するようで、彼女は目覚めたくないというのか。
Soma-san's words run through my mind again. Why would Touko-san reject their help? I want to know. I want to know how she's really feeling. Guess I should get some sleep soon. My heart clouded in doubt, I go to turn off the lights, when something in the corner of my eye ensnares my attention. Touko-san's diary. I can't. She may be my girlfriend, but it's still an invasion of privacy. I know that. I know it's a terrible thing to do. But I just can't stop myself. What Soma-san said won't stop spinning around in my head. I reach out and take a hold of the diary, which I hadn't even touched before this point.
11月8日、今日は日記を買った。これから毎日日記をつけようと思う。その理由は、最近ちょっと忘れっぽいらしい。らしいというのは、自分では忘れていることがわからないから。だって忘れちゃってるからね。今日もシュウ君と話をしていて、パフェを食べた話をされた。でも私にそんな記憶はなく、今もまだ思い出せていない。 自分が何を忘れているのかもわからないぐらい綺麗に忘れちゃってるみたい。どうしたんだろう。とりあえず病院には後日行くとして、これからメモを残しておこうと思う。なので起きたらまず日記を見ること。
That was the first entry. The other entries have her writing about all kinds of things. First, she writes about how we swapped lunches, and she goes on and on about how we started dating. She's also recorded snippets of our conversations, how I like my eggs, the details of the lunches we make for each other, and what we've promised each other. And also, about how much she likes me.
私はシュウ君が好き、大好き。一緒にいてほっとできる。空っぽだと思ってた心が本当に温かくなる。これがきっと恋。私はきっと夢の中のあの人と同じように笑えてる。
Aw.
その自信がある。記憶を忘れてもこの気持ちだけは忘れない。絶対に。忘れたくても忘れられない気持ち。シュウ君と一緒にいられることはそれぐらい幸せ。
She's also written about her anxiety at losing her memories.
また私は忘れちゃってたみたい。どうやら日記に書いてない部分もあるみたい。こんなことなら子供の頃から日記をつけてればよかった。
I really hope, however this gets resolved, she actually does remember everything.
病院に行ってみた。でも異常は見つけられない。精神的なもの、こんなに幸せなのに。怖い。幸せが抜け落ちるのが怖い。
As the days go by, she starts writing more about her anxieties.
寝るのが怖い。起きた時シュウ君のことを忘れてしまっていたらどうしよう。せっかく自分が空っぽじゃないと思えたのになくしちゃうのかな。シュウ君と一緒にいたい。ずっと一緒にいたい。シュウ君のことばっかり考えてる。そうしないと忘れてしまいそうで。こんなに常に考えているのにそれでも記憶が抜け落ちる。どうして？こんなに大切なのにどうしてなの？やっぱり変だ。こんなの変だよ。病気でもないのに大切な思い出が消えていく。こんなことシュウ君に知られたくない。知られちゃいけない。でも一人は嫌だよ。
Aww. I finally arrive at the last page of the diary that's been written in.
今日は今から一緒にシュウ君と眠る。起きた時のことを考えると不安はあるけど大丈夫だよね。それぐらいは覚えていられるよね。頑張ろう。きっと大丈夫。気持ちは消えたりしない。私のこの気持ちだけは消えたりしない。それに今日はシュウ君がそばにずっといてくれる。今日は一人じゃない。久しぶりに幸せな気持ちで眠れそう。
That would explain why the memory loss was so bad that next morning.
ありがとう、シュウ君。
And that's how Toko-san's diary ends. It was that massive amount of happiness that caused Touko-san to lose everything. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Touko-san. She always smiled so much. She made it look like she was always having fun so I wouldn't get worried. But in reality, anxiety never stopped eating away at her. You're not alone. I won't let you be alone. I can't take any more. This is too much. I take Toko-san's limp hand with tears streaming down my face. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay with you forever. So please, wake up, Touko-san. I grip her hand with both of mine and let the tears flow. Without realizing it, I increase my grip strength more and more, and just when it gets to the point where I'm probably hurting her, the hand I'm holding starts to glow, as if reacting to the pain. Is this the same white light from when Ayachi-san and Shiba-san were here? Is this magic? Ah! Feathers fill the room and dance all around us. And in the next moment, my consciousness is sucked into the light. Whoop! Huh? Where am I? If I remember correctly, I was swallowed up by that white light. I feel like I've seen this place before. Right, it was in my dreams. In the dream I saw when I stayed over at Touko-san's for the first time. When I saw the young couple that resembles my mom and dad going on a date. Ah, there they are. The more I look at the man, the more he seems to be a young version of my dad. And the woman who could be my mom seems only slightly younger than she does in her photo. I saw this before. Is this the dream that Touko-san is always seeing? I can't hear what they're talking about, but I can clearly make out their expressions. My mom is sweetly smiling, and my dad looks a bit embarrassed. Seeing some old fart like my dad blushing like a little girl is kinda gross. Though, I guess the man I'm looking at isn't old at all yet. He looks so happy. I can understand why Touko-san always wanted to feel this for herself. I myself hated having to force a smile all the time. I joined the OC because I wanted to be able to smile naturally, like my mom. But Mom looks even happier here than she does in her photo. This must be the smile that Touko-san has been yearning after. Huh. What am I doing here? If this is Touko-san's dream, then how am I inside of it?
きっとね、シュウ君の魔法が暴走してるんだと思う。
You're talking to me. Touko-san? I turn to face the voice speaking to me and see Touko-san standing right here. But something feels off. Something about her seems different from the Touko-san I know.
今、私の中の魔法が暴走して、自分の意識まで飲み込んでしまったように、シュウ君の魔法も魔力の過剰な供給によって暴走してるんだと思う。それによって私の心に触れて、こちらの魔法に飲み込まれた。今共有してるのは私の夢だよ。
That makes as much sense as anything else that's happened so far. My magic is overflowing?
うん。ここまで大きく暴走するなんて、きっとシュウ君だけの問題じゃない。何か心当たりはない？大量の魔力について。
It's the power of love.
シュウ君が強く願ったから、大量の魔力に反応したんだと思う。
She's saying I obtained a large quantity of magic from somewhere? Maybe that came from the fragments I accidentally took from Ayachi-san. I can't think of anything else. It's possible they've only reacted now because this is the most desperately I've ever prayed for Touko-san. You're not the Touko-san I know, are you? Who are you?
戸隠東子だよ。シュウ君の知ってる戸隠東子。ただし、君の知らない戸隠東子でもある。
Must you speak in riddles, dream woman? Are you saying that you have your memories from when you were an Alp?
うん。そのこと知ってるんだね。私が普通じゃないってこと。
Is anyone in this game? I don't know the details, only that you may have been the Alp who formed a contract with my mom.
正解。それは彼女から聞いたの？シュウ君が知ってるもう一人のアルプから。
Yes. Her name is Soma Nanao. She's the one who taught me what my power really is.
それは、綾地さんと契約を交わしたアルプ？それとも、シーバさんの方？
Ayachi-san.
そっか。
If you know about Ayachi-san, Shiba-san, and Soma-san, then... Does that mean you were aware of what was going on earlier?
うん。私は今、外のことは何もわからないんだけど、 さっき私の中に魔力が流れ込んだのは感じて、あやちさんとシーワさんの気配があった。
うん。
それと私の知らないアルプの存在も。きっと私をここから引っ張り出そうとしてくれてたんだよね。
And you didn't want to come because... Touko-san, please, just tell me one thing. Soma-san told me earlier that you were the one who rejected the magic flowing into you. Is that true? You realized what was going on and you stopped it?
それは
Touko-san, do you want to stay in the coma-like state you're in?
それは違うの。そんなことない。別にね、今のままがいいって思ってるわけじゃないんだよ。夢の中に閉じこもってみんなを心配させて申し訳ないって思ってる。
Okay, well that's something. Then,
でもね、これが私なの。
what do you mean?
シュウ君のお母さん、すごく幸せそうな顔をしてるよね。
Yeah? Touko-san's dream continues as we talk. My mom and dad look delighted to be together. I wonder if Touko-san and I looked this happy to the people around us.
シュウ君のお母さんはね、とても強い人だったの。耳のことは知ってる？
I've heard. Sorry, that was the poor choice of wording, but you get what I mean. Yeah, my dad told me. She grew sick and lost her hearing.
うん。私が出会ったのは、そうなってからもう何年も過ぎてからだった。最初はね、耳のことで契約をするかなとも思ったんだけど、彼女とはその契約はできなかった。
あ。
彼女はそれを心から望んでなかったから、強い願いじゃないと契約を結ぶことはできないからね。
Boy, Tsumugi really wanted those clothes.
辛さも不便も感じていたけれど、それを願うほどじゃなかった。むしろ立ち向かうみたいにして、とても強い人だったよ。子供みたいに無邪気で、すぐ泣いたりするのに決して折れたりしなくて。
Is that what she was like?
私はそんなあの人に興味を惹かれてたの。それまで見てきた中にはいない特別な人だったから。
A lot of similarities to Shuuji in some ways.
そんな強い人がね、とある男の人と出会って変わったの。
You mean my dad?
うん。彼のことが全然わからないんだって。明るくて元気で優しくて、でも空気の読めないところもあって、よくわからない人だって言ってた。
That also sounds like Shuuji. Ah, that's my dad, all right.
でもね、そんな人なのに一番理解をしてくれようとしたんだって。同情や決めつけでなく、一つずつゆっくりと理解をしてくれようとした。今まで出会ったことのないタイプ。しかも何を考えているのかさっぱりわからない人で、だから知りたいって。そこでようやく自分の耳が聞こえなくなったことに悔しさを覚えたんだと思う。
That sounds like she was wishing for her hearing back to me.
うんうん。耳が聞こえない分、言葉でも伝わりきらない心を彼女は知りたいと願ったんだよ。
Oh, that explains a lot.
そうやって日向ゆいっていう人はね、たった一人の男の人のためにアルプと契約までしたの。
Mom. The image I had of my mom was one of a mature, gentle, and kind woman, almost like a saint. But she wasn't like that at all. She was childish and hated to lose, but was honest with her own desires. You know, that reminds me of myself, in a way. Yeah, it actually does.
あれほど強い人にそんな決意をさせる恋っていう感情がとても不思議で気になって、恋をした彼女は今までに見たことないぐらい幸せそうな顔をして、私の興味は どんどん恋っていう感情に移っていった。そして私はその好奇心を抑えきることができず、人として生きる決意をしたの。だからね、この記憶と感情は戸隠東子という人間の全てなの。
Then,
ずっと恋を知りたいと思ってた。でも他には何もない。学院に行って勉強して、みんなと他愛ない話をして、家に帰って眠る。ずっとそんな日々だった。だからね、私はこの記憶を失ったら本当に空っぽになる。目的もなく毎日を過ごすだけの空っぽになっちゃうんだよ。
so then the reason you rejected the light was because you were scared.
本当はね、人として生まれ変わった時にアルプの頃の記憶は捨てるつもりだった。でも記憶を捨てて生きることに不安を抱いたの。自分が本当に人として生きることができるのか。だから保険として一部の記憶を夢として残した。アルプとしての最後の力を使って。夢の中だけではこうして昔の記憶を共有してる状態になるの。私が人として生きる決意をした気持ちを忘れたくなくて。
And that was the source of your undoing. So that means if you were able to escape from this situation, you'd completely lose all of your memories as an alp?
うん。暴走した魔法が自然と収まらない限りは。だからあの時はあやちさんとシーバさんの魔力に応える覚悟ができなくて。
Oh. I understand how you feel, Touko-san. But what do you plan to do? You don't think you can just remain like this, do you?
それは
I want to keep spending time with you like we have been.
私もシュウ君と過ごしたい。過ごしたいけど捨てられないよ。これを捨てたら私は私じゃなくなっちゃう。本当に空っぽになる。だから私は。
Touko-san's voice dries up. And with that, my vision starts to darken. No, wait. This is something changing within the dream? Touko-san, what are you...
ごめんね、シュウ君。でも私は。
Oh, she's closing herself off. Filled with remorse, Touko-san apologizes over and over. The world around us continues to darken as Touko-san moves further away. Do something, Shuuji. Touko-san, I don't want to hear your apologies. I try to chase after her, but bam! I run into an invisible wall. What? Hey, Touko-san! Touko-san moves even further away, ignoring my desperate calls. I want to give chase, but this wall is preventing me from doing so. Don't go! The world soon goes pitch black. Touko-san is nowhere to be seen anymore. I can't hear her voice. I can't even feel her presence. No. My voice no longer reaches her. I understand how she feels. Anyone who lived an isolated life would feel anxious if they were told to throw away the only thing that had kept them going for the last 10 years. That's like throwing away a part of yourself. I know exactly how she feels. Touko-san. Don't do this! I cry out and slam my fists into the invisible wall. I know how you feel, but I'm not giving up on you. You think I'd back down after coming all this way? I may be in a dream, but the pain is real. My fists and wrists ache from pounding against the wall. But I don't stop pounding. I strike the wall before me over and over again. There's not a person out there who doesn't feel purposelessness or empty from time to time. I was the same way until I joined the OC, until I met you. Bang, bang. My pounding sounds as if I'm beating against thick glass. But Touko-san doesn't reply. I'm just as scared of losing you as you are of losing your past. Do you realize how empty my heart will be? I pound and pound and pound. I don't stop even once I lose all feeling in my fists. I love you, Touko-san. I love you so much. I need you. I know you need me too. I know this after all the time we've spent together. We've made so many precious memories together, memories we will both cherish, so please, stop clinging to the past and choose me. The next smash of my fist generates a higher-pitched noise than before. Can you really be happy by dreaming alone? Are you satisfied being a mere spectator? You aren't, are you? I know that that's not what you wish for, Touko-san. You became human to experience love for yourself. So stay by my side. That's my wish. Ayachi-san, Shiba-san, Inaba-san, and everyone else are worried. They're waiting for you in the club room. I can hear something else as I pound on the glass. Not just any noise, the voices of our friends.
戸隠先輩、先輩がいてくれないと悲しいです。また一緒に誰かの悩みを解決させましょう。コーヒーを入れて待っていますから。戸隠先輩がいてくれないと寂しいです。先輩の優しい笑顔が見たいです。部室で待ってますからね。
What's left of the rejected magic becomes their voices. And then...
ショールなら病気が治ってからも使えますよね。早くまた一緒に部活できる日が来るといいな。
Inaba-san's feelings are transmitted through the shawl. Is this also due to my overflowing magic? My curiosity doesn't last for long as I continue pounding away on the wall. I need to reach her. I can reach her. I will reach her. My voice, our voices will reach Touko-san. Can you still say that you're empty? Everyone is worried about you. You have a place to come back to. Are you really going to call that life empty? It's not satisfying enough just to watch, is it? You want to have it for yourself, don't you? So stop watching this dream and come back already. I don't care about anything else. Just hurry up and choose me. At long last, my fists break through the wall. It shatters with an ear-piercing crack, its dusky surface giving way to the other side. Sorry, wasn't expecting that. I guess it makes sense considering the circumstances. Beyond stands Touko-san, frozen in shock. I found you.
Shuuji.
Shut up. That's enough. I don't want to hear your opinion. Just shut up and come with me right now. I grab a hold of Touko-san's hand and yank her toward me. Releasing all my pent-up stress, I pull her into a tight embrace. Finally, I can finally hold you again. And I'm not ever letting go. I hope you're ready for me to hold on to you forever. Because I don't ever want you to leave me again, Touko-san. We'll be so happy together. So much happier than watching a dream could ever make you. You don't have to cling to the past anymore. You don't need to cling to someone else's love anymore. Or are you saying that you prefer your dreams of the past over my warmth? Well, I'm not letting you go even if you refuse. I love you too much.
そうだね。こんなに暖かいんだもんね。夢を見てるだけじゃ手に入らないぬくもりを私はもう持ってるんだよね。
I know that you're scared, but I'll make up for that. I won't let you feel empty. We'll fill up that emptiness together with all the memories we make from here on out.
ごめんね、シュウ君。私はとっても弱くて、信じるんじゃなく逃げちゃって。
That doesn't matter. I've caught you now.
ありがとう、シュウ君。それに、ごめんね。シュウ君はこんなに私のことを思ってくれてたのに。みんなも私のことを心配してくれてたのに。 私は自分のことばっかり。
Yeah, you're gonna have to reflect on that. Like, a lot. Don't you dare do something like this ever again.
うん、ごめん。私もシュウ君のことが好き。大好き。そうだよね。こんなにシュウ君のことを思ってるのに空っぽなんかじゃないよね。
You're not leaving me again. Wherever you go, I'll be right behind you. Aside would be better, but close enough.
そっか、逃げられないのか。私大変な人と恋人になっちゃったんだね。
Yeah, you did. So now you have to take responsibility for making me fall in love with you.
そういうのは普通女の子のセリフだよ。
The two of us chuckle in our embrace. Our touch reaches beyond the physical realm into the deepest parts of our hearts. The warmth from her gentle embrace soothes my soul. It's like I can feel your emotions directly.
私も感じてるよ、シュウ君の気持ち。強くてやけどしそうなぐらい熱くて本当に素敵。私のことこんなに思っててくれたんだね。嬉しい。私今すごく嬉しいよ。
Yeah, you better believe I love you that much. That's why these past few days have been so hard.
それについては本当にごめんなさい。
It's fine. It's all in the past now. You've just made me a very happy man, so all is forgiven.
ありがとう。
Though I can only speak for myself. Who knows if Ayachi-san and the others will forgive you.
そんな怖いこと言わないでよ。
Just kidding. Please, let me say this, though. The only reason I can joke around like this is that I resolved everything. I feel like we resolved everything, but, you know.
ごめんね。でも私はもう迷わないから。
I haven't even wavered once. That's just how much I love you, Touko-san.
私も大好きだよ。愛してる。
I heave a sigh of relief upon hearing the confidence in Touko-san's statement. You've got to teach me how to make that stew of yours.
シュウ君のお母さんの煮物の味。
Ah, so no wonder it tastes the same. I had a feeling it was.
昔ね、契約をしてた頃に教わったことがあるの。で、その頃を夢に見たこともあって、だから多分夢の中で見た味付けの仕方をなんとなく覚えてて、あの味になっちゃったんだと思う。
So, you still have that memory?
うん。多分私は忘れちゃう。魔法はさっきシュウ君に壊されて、もう維持できないから。今この世界で起きてることは抜け落ちると思う。でもね、シュウ君への気持ちは忘れない。もう絶対に忘れたりしないから、起きても大丈夫。
Yeah. I'll be right there next to you, so I'll make you remember no matter what it takes, even if you forget. I'll make you fall in love with me as many times as it takes.
期待してるね。
Touko-san smiles brightly. Ah, she's so cute. Her smile is incredibly relaxing. I need her beside me so badly.
好き、大好き、大大大大好き。心から愛してます。
I think I'll need you to prove how great your love really is.
確認ってどうやって？
I think you know the answer to that.
そうだったね。以前は毎日キスしてたのに何日ぶりだろうね。
Well, about that.
もしかして私の知らない間にキスをした？
Only the ones that I'm aware of. Well, how about we kiss now as part of your proof?
もうしょうがないな。大好きだよ。
I think it's safe. Maybe. Mm. Where am I? I must have fallen asleep without realizing it. Wait, was I actually sleeping? I'm sure I was dreaming. Oh yeah, the dream! Touko-san! I look over to Touko-san. She's sleeping peacefully in bed like always. Nothing looks different at first, but then... Touko-san?
おはよう、シュウ君。
Touko-san!
なに急にどうしたの
Oh, did you forget everything that's happened? Oh, you know what? It's fine. Oh, thank God. I wasn't just dreaming. So our hearts really were connected? I'm not sure what was reality and what was dream. I don't even care anymore. All that matters is that Touko-san has woken up again. I'm so glad you've woken up. Touko-san.
そんな大げさな。普通に寝てただけだよ。でも、あれ？私どうして部屋にいるんだろう。確か学院に行って部室で。あれ？部室の後のこと何も思い出せない。
It's a long story.
私また記憶が。
No. You collapsed in the cloakroom with, a high fever. Yeah.
高熱？そんな風には思わなかったけど。でも倒れちゃったのならそうなんだろうね。
That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
ごめんね、迷惑をかけちゃって。部屋まで運んでくれたのはシュウ君なんだよね。
That's what boyfriends are for. Anyway, how are your memories? The doctor said your fever might have made you forget things.
前に病院に行った時には特に何も言われなかったけど。あれ？でもちゃんと思い出せる。
It worked! Really? You're sure?
うん。小獅子さんのことも、3人でパフェを食べたことも、パーティーも、初デートも、その後も。
The kind of things that I have to skip. Oh, she remembers. Touko-san dives under her covers with a bright red face. This is the most reaction she's had in a while. Touko-san, what's wrong? Are your memories...
違うよ。全部思い出したんだよ。思い出したからこそ。
You're just now realizing how embarrassing it was. It's just... what?
決まってるでしょ。恥ずかしいの。
Look at that face. What's embarrassing?
だって私ご褒美デートの時にシュウ君の前で下着を買ったり、他にも学院でキスをいっぱいしたり。
I guess she hasn't really been able to feel embarrassment up to this point. I think embarrassment must have been one of the emotions that was going to maintain the seal.
他にも一緒にエッチの映像を見たり、それに経験して、この前なんてシュウ君に見せつけるように。
Oh no, is this the end of Dirty Joke, Touko?
こんな恥ずかしいことしてどんな顔すればいいのかわかんないよ。
I guess they are embarrassing, but it's a bit late for that, isn't it? You were fully on board for everything at the time. You even instigated most of that.
言わないで。というか、私着替えてる。意識がないのに着替えてるなんて。これもシュウ君がしてくれたんだよね。見られた。
About that. Actually, you did that yourself. And I've seen you naked before, you know? You've even seen me naked.
そうだけど、そうなんだけど。どうして私、今まであんなに恥ずかしいことを平気でしてたんだろう。
It's complicated. Well, what's going on? Why is she reacting like this? I still think it's right. I think embarrassment was one of the emotions that was shielding her, or sealing her? I don't know. Don't tell me there's something else wrong with her now. Nah. Oh, is that my phone ringing? Hang on a sec. My phone is very clearly not ringing, but that's the best excuse I got. I fly out of the room and immediately call Soma-san. And that's what happened. Do you know what's going on, Soma-san? Has something else come up now that her memory is fixed?
いや、それは違うだろう。むしろ喜んでいい。それこそが解決した証なんだから。
What do you mean by that?
今まで彼女は自分の感情を魔力に変換して記憶の維持を行ってきた。
Mm-hmm.
けれど、記憶を破棄した今、その感情は魔力に変換されることもない。つまり、感情が豊か。いや、違うね。激しく。これも語弊がある。
She's having emotional whiplash.
とにかく、今彼女は本来の感情を取り戻しているということ。それこそが彼女にとって普通ということだ。安心していいよ。
Based off of every other route that we've seen, yeah, this is pretty normal. Okay, that's good and all, but she's still crazily overreacting.
戸惑っているだけじゃないかな。今までとは違う自分に。
Yeah. I hope you're right.
一応念のため、そちらに行こうか？
No, we'll come to you.
わかった。待っているよ。ああ、だが別に何かを心配してではないよ。大丈夫だとは思うが、念のためにね。
Yeah, okay. See you later then. Talking to Soma-san has calmed me down some. I wasn't ready to relax until I called her, but now I'm sure things are fine. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm completely convinced. The problem is...
私、明日なさすぎだよ。なんであんなことしちゃったんだろう。なんであんなことしちゃったんだろう。
Please calm down, Touko-san.
シュウ君はどうしてそんな平気でいられるの？
I'm used to it. Huh? Well, I was embarrassed at first too, but I guess the excitement or passion overtook my embarrassment. After doing it once, I kinda got used to it.
どうして私は今さらこんなに恥ずかしくなってるんだろう。なんだか思い出しただけで。
Touko-san squirms around beneath her blanket. I've never seen her like this before. I like that normal, mature side to her, but she's cute like this too. She's acting so childish.
どうして笑うの？
Because you're so cute, Touko-san. I mean it. I love you even more now.
今そういう風に言われてもあんまり嬉しくないかも。
No, really. You've got nothing to be embarrassed about. I love you, whether you're squirming around, being mature, or even being a little shameless.
やっぱり今はあんまり嬉しくない。
You think? I'm pretty happy. I never thought I'd see you be so embarrassed and pouty. So please, let me see your face. I want to talk face to face. Life just isn't the same without your cute face around. Aw. Touko-san slowly crawls out from under her blanket. She then turns to face me, looking embarrassed.
私もシュウ君の笑顔が見られることは嬉しいよ。
Great.
でも本当に変なの。自分でもびっくりするぐらい恥ずかしくて。今はちょっと顔をまともに見られそうにないかも。
You'll get used to it. Don't worry. I'll be waiting. We have time. I gently stroke Touko-san's head.
シュウ君。
Just touching her silky hair feels good. As I stroke her head, Touko-san looks up at me with curious eyes, her face bright red. You don't like this?
嫌じゃないよ。そうして頭を撫でられるとちょっとかなり嬉しいかも。私頭を撫でられるの好きみたい。
Great.
ねえ、もっと撫でてくれる？
I suspect this is gonna go somewhere else. Yeah, of course. Even though she still doesn't fully understand what's going on, Touko-san smiles happily and lets me stroke her head. She's reacting to every little thing I do now. Words cannot express how happy that makes me. The chains keeping my heart locked down break, and my emotions gush out all at once.
シュウ君
Oh, it's nothing. For a moment, I thought I was about to cry. But I don't need to cry. We have our whole future awaiting us, with no need to care about the past. Aw, that was nice. It took a while, but Touko-san's embarrassment eventually subsided. I've taken her to the Schwarzkopf's under the pretense of celebrating her memory returning with parfaits, since I can't tell her the truth. Once Soma-san checked her over, I've determined there's no reason to explain anything to her anyway. Guess that makes sense.
もう大丈夫だ。彼女から魔法の気配はもう消えている。
Oh, that's great.
そして星名くん、これは予想外のことなんだが、
The hole in your heart has been filled. Congratulations. What is it? Is there another problem?
君の魔法の気配、それも消えてしまっているんだ。
Bingo. Huh? You mean...
相手の心と干渉するほど魔法が暴走したんだろ。もともと君の魔法は希薄な力だった。そこに過剰な魔力が流れ込んだ。一時的に力は増大したが、流れ込む魔力に耐えきれず魔法が壊れた。
Hey, two birds with one stone. Then that means...
もう君には人の心を感じる力はないということだよ。
Hey... Really?
お、あまり不安そうではないね。少し前はコミュニケーションに自信がないと言っていたけれど。
Honestly, I don't really know what's going to happen from here on out. Life might get more difficult for me, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. This is a fresh start for me. I'm just going to focus on being with Touko-san.
そうか。今回のことは私もいい経験になったよ。人を知りたい、人になりたい、そんなことばかり思ってきたけれど、人として生きるためには知識よりも重要なものがあるのかもしれない。私ももっともっといろんなことを学ばないといけない。
I've learned some new things too. The reason my mom wanted her magic so badly was all because of one person. I never would have thought. I'm shocked, to be honest. My mom's hearing wasn't what caused her to turn to magic. She did so because of the one she loved, because of the man who was more important to her than anything else. But I think that's how this world works. My mom's power was, to her, a symbol of happiness. That's probably why I inherited it. So that I could find someone I loved just as much as she loved my dad, so I could be as happy as they were. Thank you, Mom.
そうか。ああ、それから星名くん、もう一つ伝えておくべきことがあるんだが。
Yeah? Gonna leave us in suspense, I guess. I'm so sorry.
何がでしょうか。
Well, you know how I took all that magic from you? Soma-san says it's all been erased from inside me. We think it reacted to my emotions and was used up as my own magic power. I'm so sorry.
あ、そのことですか。改まって何かと思いました。
Is that not? You're not angry?
怒ったら魔力を返してくれます？
Fair point. Oh, well...
すみません。今のはかなり意地悪な質問でしたね。ただの冗談ですよ。怒ったりしてません。私も戸隠先輩が目覚めてくれて安心できましたから。これぐらいで済んだのなら何の問題もありません。
Ayachi-san.
それにほら、これを見てください。
Ayachi-san takes out her fragment bottle.
戸隠先輩とのことがあったからだと思うんですが、かけらが戻ってきたんです。
Oh, sweet. Really?
星名くんは全部を使ったわけじゃなく、一部を魔力として使っただけで、 残りはこっちに戻ってきただけです。
Neat.
戸隠先輩にもう負い目を感じることもなくなったからで、私のことを気にする必要はないんですよ。
But that still means I used up part of your magic.
それは星名くんがおかけんで頑張ってくれた分で相殺です。実際今のこのかけらの量は私が星名くんと出会う前よりほんの少し少ないだけですから。
Well, it's progress.
ですから本当に気にしないでください。いろいろありましたが、この際なんやかんやで差し引きチャラということでどうでしょう。
Sure, let's do that. I'm going to keep working at the OC, though, even if I don't have anything to make up to you.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
And so, finally, our lives return to normal. Or the new normal, I guess.
サノバビッチ。おかえりなさい。
Alright, I think that's where I'm going to call this episode. It was a really intense one. I was not expecting things to escalate the way that it did. For Touko to completely collapse and then get pulled inside of her own dream and memories, for all intents and purposes, that was just wow. It was a really heart-wrenching scene, and I mean, I can understand her being afraid of losing all of her memories and losing who she was as a person. I do think it's really interesting that after that magic seal went away, it just all came flooding back at once, and now she's feeling embarrassed. I do wonder if this is the end of Dirty Joke Touko. I'm gonna miss that, because that was really funny. Well, I'd imagine from here, we're probably just going to be wrapping up the route. The main conflict is probably behind us, and there's probably going to be a little bit of Touko and Shuuji trying to adjust to the new circumstances, but I think it'll be fine. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. For now, I am one half of the Bridge Boys, signing off.